Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Jennifer. In this video, I'll be showing you the new DeWalt Power Brush Sweeper. The model number for your reference is DXSBXA 2017-02. It's ideal for clearing snow, dirt, and debris from sidewalks, paths, and driveways, and also rocks from the yard. So first, I'm going to show you the box, take it out of the package, and walk you through assembly. Then I'll tell you about each part and show it in action. So if you're interested in learning more about this product, stay with me and I'll tell you all about it. There are a few important details that are printed on the box. First off, the battery and charger are sold separately. This sweeper is covered by a 3-year limited warranty, 1-year free service contract, and a 90-day money-back guarantee. Some of the specifications that are listed on the front: this tool is 20 volts, the no-load speed is 200 RPM, with a sweeping width of 15¼ inches. The brush length is 6½ inches with a diameter of 10 inches, and I'm going to explain that a little bit better in just a minute. The max work time is 40 minutes with a 4 amp hour battery. Now you can increase that by using a larger battery. The rated current is 12.5 amps and it weighs close to 17 pounds. The first thing you'll find when you open the box is the manual, but ironically, it doesn't include a dedicated section with assembly instructions. There is a diagram with a parts list, so I followed that, plus looked at photos of the product online to answer one question that I had. Most of it is put together already anyway, but please look over the instruction manual for yourself, as I won't be covering absolutely everything in this video. Here's a close-up look at the 2 large brushes. The bristles are a thick rubberized material, and to give some clarity to the measurements listed on the box, the overall diameter of the roller is 10 inches across. The 6½ inch bristle length looks to be each half added together, as the bristles measure about 3¼ inches from the plastic roller base to the tip. The sweeping width of each pass is 15¼ inches. There's also a baggie containing 2 rear wheels. They're plastic and measure 6 inches in diameter. You'll also find 2 large cotter pins, 2 spacers, and 2 small cotter pins. To assemble, take the brushes and slip them onto the front bar, then lock them into place with the large cotter pins. Then take the wheels and slip them onto the back bar, then add the spacers and lock them into place with the small cotter pins. I'm going to quickly give you a rundown of the tool. There is a 3-part trigger switch with a safety lockout button. Once pressed, there are 3 speeds, and it's recommended to start off at the lowest one. The battery is housed in this protective compartment, and it measures approximately 3 7/8 inches high and 3 3/4 inches wide. So like I mentioned earlier, you can use a larger battery if you'd like. It has an adjustable ergonomic front handle. There's a wing bolt to lock it into place. The overall height is also adjustable. Just pop open the quick clip to raise and lower it. In the most compact position, it measures approximately 55 inches and it extends up to a height of 70 inches. This sweeper can be used year-round. Some of the applications include brushing snow and ice off of sidewalks, clearing rocks from the yard, and removing dirt and debris from walkways, patios, and in my case, garage. As you can see, I have a lot of built-up grime and salt caked onto the floor. It's recommended to spray the area with water to reduce dust. However, my outdoor lines are still shut off, so I'm using a bucket instead for my demonstration. As with most tools, there is a bit of a learning curve. The best advice I can give is to hold it at the correct angle, and that does take a little bit of practice. If you tip it too far forward, it will fight you and push backwards. Also, it'll pick up and throw objects like ice or rocks, so make sure to wear the correct PPE and don't work while people or pets are around you. If something should get caught up and you need to clear a jam, remove the battery first. If you're working on a surface like concrete, test a small area first and don't linger in one spot for too long. Always release the trigger switch when moving to a new section. I'm going to play the next clip at full volume so you can hear what it sounds like when running, which is up to 80 decibels. I'm going to show you a few more action shots before taking it out to my yard to test it on rocks. Overall, it did a nice job loosening the built-up gunk. that accumulated during the winter. Since I didn't have access to a hose, I wasn't really able to rinse everything off as I'd liked. Hopefully, I was able to give you an idea of this tool's capabilities in this particular application. Next, I'm going to demonstrate it in the yard. During the winter, rocks always end up getting pushed into the grass by snow plows, and every spring I have to use a rake before I can begin mowing for the season. The tips I mentioned earlier still apply. It was actually a little harder to get the hang of it in the yard. Honestly, I think that's because it's still a little bit too wet. I think it will be much easier when the ground is dry. Even so, I can see this is going to be a whole lot quicker and more effective than doing it manually. This would be a great tool for both homeowners or pro landscapers because it's efficient and saves time. Right now it runs in the $200 range, and I will include shopping links for your convenience in the description. When you're done, it is advisable to clean the brushes, but avoid using solvents, and don't remove the bristles to soak or immerse them in water or detergents of any kind. When you're finished, remove the battery to store it, and periodically check the cotter pins to make sure that nothing has come loose. So I hope this video was helpful. If it was, please consider giving it a like and subscribe to my channel. You can also find me on TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook as well. As always, thanks so much for watching, and until next time, take care.